it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers. Welcome to day 14 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches that Christina and I are joining her on. So this is another one of those slightly odd looking videos. So this was me playing at a retreat that I went to, and I had brought the kind of like my leftover Vicky Bouton supplies that I had got from, I think this is the new one. I think this is the Wild and Honey and Wildflowers, maybe. That I had got from Christina from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. This was one of my kits. And I really love Vicky Bouton's style. Like, for the fact that it's bold in color is not usually my style, but I just love her stuff. And I find it super easy to work with. I feel like the layouts come together very, very quickly. And I love all of her branding strips. So I have kept them all, and this is what I am doing with them. So when I originally saw this sketch from the Hip Kit Club, I was like, yep, that is definitely branding strips in the back. Like, I do love to keep a good branding strip, and most of the time it just sits and looks pretty on my dresser, in my craft room, and occasionally I will get up to do something with them, but most of the time not. So I decided to do this kind of weave pattern, and they were kind of moving around a bit, so I did grab my wallet and put it on there to kind of hold it down, and that worked out really well. So I am using this super cute photo of my husband and my daughter from our grand opening of our store. And we had a photo booth there. So there's lots of photo booth pictures coming up because they were really cute. The kids took them by themselves. Christopher and I took them. My girlfriends and I took pictures. So I love the film strip look anyway. And the fact that I got all these, I was pretty excited about. And on a side note, that wasn't even my idea. Can you believe it? Like, scrapbooker photo booth would be perfect, but that wasn't even my idea. That was his, and it worked out great. So I am just trying to create a little cluster down in the bottom. And the fact that it's not like a specific picture, I can use anything. So they have lots of colors on, so I can use any color, and anything in this collection goes. So that works out really good. So I am definitely digging into what I have left of this collection, which is not a whole lot. I have some stickers, not a lot of papers. That red paper was from the collection, but it was something that it's like the gutted background sheet. And the 12 by 12 paper that I'm using is, I believe, from the Willow Lane collection from Maggie Holmes. So it's not, I don't think I have any 12 by 12 pieces left for this collection. So this was a great use. But I do have some other Vicky Bouton stuff, so I will just add it because all of her stuff goes really well together. That's kind of the nice thing about designers, is their stuff does coordinate with their other stuff really well. So down on the bottom, I have that beautiful floral in that pot, and then I have a die cut piece that says "For You," and a die cut piece that says "Today I'm excited about everything." And then the little tag on top that I'm putting down right now says "Enjoy where you are now." So, which is kind of important for our business right now. We just have to enjoy where we are now and continue to work hard. So, which is going well. And so I do take the time and go through every bit of ephemera that I have because I'm not sure what I'm going to use. And I'm kind of thinking I am going to use ephemera to maybe do a little bit of backing of my photo. So I find this piece that says important facts and observations. And I'm just going to put that behind. And then I am looking at the chipboard pieces and I love the florals. So I am going to actually pick this big one here and start a little cluster up there at the top. So there will actually only be 2 clusters around my photo, and that is totally fine. I love how that looks. And these little bees are cute. I had 2 of them left. There's 2 in the picture, so that totally works for me. It kind of looked like a little bit of blank space up there. So if you're looking at the layout, it's kind of a diagonal design as far as embellishments go. And then because I was a little lacking in the paper department, I opted for some tissue paper to just give a little bit of I am a loss for words apparently, just to separate it from the back. So I love using tissue paper. I feel like it adds texture and it's subtle. It's not bold and in your face, but it's something that you definitely notice. So I do tend to use quite a bit of tissue paper on my layouts. So my kids know if they ever get any presents or anything, that they are not allowed to crumple up the tissue paper. They have to fold it up nicely and give it to mommy because mommy's going to use it. So then to add a little bit of height, I use my fun foam and put that on the back. And it doesn't matter what color you use because for the most part you don't see it. I do try to use like not a bright color if I'm using it to back like a cut file or make a shaker pocket or something like that, but for the most part, if I'm just backing a picture, it doesn't matter what color I use. So on the chipboard sheet were 2 words that said love this, and I knew I wanted to get those on, and they're going to go down there in that bottom photo because there was a little more white space there. And I just felt like it looked funny if I added anything to the right side of the photo strip. It just wasn't working for me. I am going to add a little tab to the top and a couple of chipboard circle hearts, and all of that is going to get glued down with my Scotch tacky glue because they are not sticky at all. So all of the chipboard that is on this layout does get some extra glue. So you can kind of see the sketch in my layout, but it's a little wonky. So to add just a tad bit more sparkle, I am going to use this Black Magic sequin mix from Spiegelmom Scraps, and I am just pulling out the black. And there's a couple of different blacks. There's some sparkly blacks, there's some flat blacks, there's so I just add that in a couple of different spots in that diagonal as well, and that is going to do it. So I hope you like my take on this. I hope this encourages you to get out those branding strips and do some weaving like we did back when we were kids on your layouts. And make sure that you head over to Christy's channel as well as Christina's channel, and I will have links for them below, and see what they did with this sketch. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.